But talking about football, Hall of Fame receiver Cris Carter has issued an apology for telling NFL rookies at a league symposium in 2014 that they should get a fall guy to help them avoid trouble. Carter posted his apology on Twitter after an ESPN article drew attention to the remarks he made during a presentation last year. I really don't give a fuck. I think the guy was just fucking around.
Well, I think he was being serious. I think he was saying, "Listen, I know that."
Come on, Eric. There's no way. He was just fucking around. Who tells anybody? Come on. You believe 100% that this guy's being serious, or he was being facetious and just fucking around?
No, I think he was being serious because, unfortunately, trouble can certainly find its way to professional.
Trouble can find you in anything, whether it's professional sport or whether it's a job.
Yeah, well, you know what? I think what Chris was saying was make sure your friends know to have your back, because a lot of friends will take advantage of you when you get that big pro deal and you make all that money, and they all want to be around you. But unfortunately, like I said, trouble can find you, and I think that what he was saying was, listen, make sure your friends have your back, and that they'll. Yeah,
that's what he was saying. But he wasn't saying find a fall guy just to fuck him up, just to cover your ass. Yeah, I agree with that part. And that's the way it was working in the press. What do you think, Billy? Do you think he was giving advice to find a moron to take all the heat if you make a mistake? I think he's just fooling around.
It could be taken two ways. I think either way he should have been. If he meant it as a joke, he should have laughed about it. If he was giving them,
you know what? It's sometimes the tongue has no bones, but it can break them. You might say something, right? And the press just jumps on it. Come on, you know that, Billy.
But I mean, Frank, when you say that you could get away with saying that as a joke. Look, if you're going to get in trouble, brother, make sure you have a fall guy.
Okay, but he didn't do that. But look at Donald Trump. Everything that Donald Trump is saying right now on behalf of the Republican Party, people are doing what you just said, Billy. Ha ha ha. But if any real politician did that, they'd be fucking ostracized for life.
Yeah. Well, you know what we heard on when they announced it, Friday or Saturday? Biden is running. Phil told us he's the next president of the United States. We have a lot of prognosticators on this show.
Look, all I'm saying to you is that I understand that maybe he should have double-checked what he was saying, but sometimes when you're talking, the breaks between the brain and the mouth have a difficult time being in sync, and you end up slipping up, right?
I think, the weird part about that whole story was that he made the comments like a year ago, and they were up online all this time, and just now they drew attention to them. So that's
why, because one journalist jumped on it.
Right.
Yeah, but I mean, that's...
Yeah, dude, it was like the guy from Subway. There was one journalist who jumped on something that he said and dug and brought him down.
Well, in the case of Jared, I think it's a good thing.
Look, either way, I'm not saying it's a good thing or a bad thing on the football side, but right. You say something, and all it takes is one person, right, to dig into it.
Well, you know what, Frank? You look at what's going on in the NFL the last couple of years, and unfortunately, many players have gotten into many, many legal situations. But
let's forget about that.
Got to find a way to stop this.
My biggest issue with the NFL has been some of the things that they've let go, and I'm not going to get into it because I think a couple of players should have. Yeah. Whether the guy who beat his wife in public view gave her a right uppercut, and the dog killer. I would not allow those people to play in my league ever again.
Well, they're pretty much blackballed when Rex Ryan says what he said this morning on a Toronto radio station.
Yeah. You're very perceptive. You're right.